I went to Sephora today and realized when I opened my makeup drawer that I had no room to put this stuff in. How are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Angelica. I'm in my late 20s. I'm excited to bring you an old-fashioned declutter video. For my generation of YouTube, I just got texts. But then you're from the generation of people that did hauls, unboxings, declutters, and empties videos. I don't know if it's just my algorithm, but I don't see anybody doing an empties video anymore. So how do we want to do this? Do we want to haul first? Sure, let's haul first. I went there mostly because I wanted to try the Ilia skin tint. I don't know what shade I am, so I got two little sample babies and we're gonna try these and see which one I am. I did get this little baby tube of the Fullest Volumizing Mascara by Ilia. Found this on the Isle of Doom, I like to call it. Got a new sponge. They did have these really cute mushroom shaped sponges and I'm a mushroom fanatic, but I use like the tip of the sponges more frequently than the fat butt end, so because this is my old sponge. I don't know what happened. I also needed to get a re-up of my Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. This is the best fucking shit in the world. Lastly, I got a Fenty Beauty lip gloss in Glass Slipper, which is just the clear one. I went there specifically for these things, and then I got a couple extra stuff, which I feel like is always what happens. I also wanted to get a new Rare Beauty blush, but that shit was sold out. With that being said, I need to clean out this drawer. Like, it actually doesn't look that bad. So it actually is pretty organized. I have these like clear containers that I got from Target, but I'm kind of losing room for everything. Maybe I should put you higher so you can see more of the drawer. Lift you higher than I've ever been, babe. This side is pretty okay. I feel like I went through my palettes pretty recently. First is Trixie Juno palette. I love this palette, but I feel like I don't use it nearly as enough as I should. But we're gonna keep her. She's relatively new. I actually use this palette a lot. This is the ColourPop Powerpuff Girls palette. I actually use her often. Crusty Dusty Z palette. Talk about throwback. I have this Crusty Dusty Z palette with some ColourPop shadows that I use very often. And then lastly, I have this House Laboratories blush and luminizer duo. This is like when Lady Gaga's line was on Amazon. And then the other things I have in here are hyaluronic patches. I have the Starface, I have a Miracle patch, and then I have a Mighty patch as well. I also have some of these little like razor things. I think I might need to swap out two sunscreens. This Tula one is my favorite. I use this one very often. This Curology one I've never used before, but I hear good things about. So when I run out of this, I'm going to try this, but I'm kind of nervous because any sunscreen will break me out, except for the Tula one. And then I have this Mask of Magnum from Lush, although, what is the expiration date on this? June 11th, 2022. Yeah, I don't think she's good anymore. I guess I can use my little Sephora bag as my trash bin. All right, next portion is like concealer face products. I have my Ole Henriksen. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Scraps. There's like barely any of this left. I'm honestly probably just gonna use all of it right now, and then we can replace it with our new guy. This stuff, I'll put this like around my entire eye area. Honestly, I'll put it on my whole face. I'm thirsty. I succumbed to the Stanley bottle hype. I have two Milani concealers. I have a like-hate relationship with these. I like them, but I don't love them. But I didn't get them all that long ago, so I'm gonna hold on to them. One is a little darker than the other, so I'm gonna keep those. I also have two Glossier concealers, same thing. One is my summer shade, and one is my winter shade. I'm gonna keep both of these. I am also have some tweezers in here, just floating in here. I am going to get rid of these two e.l.f. putty primers. I found that these did absolutely nothing for me. I also have my sponge, which it comes in this like fancy case that looks like it should be on like a shelf in a museum. I think I might end up putting it in this Real Techniques case that I have because it has little holes to help it breathe. Oh, this has holes too! Well, maybe I should keep it in this case. It has holes in the bottom that I didn't realize. This little drawer are bronzer and highlight. My bronzers, I'll pull out those first. I have the Patrick Ta Cream Contour and Bronzer Duo. I really enjoyed this, but she is quite old. So I am going to retire her. Sadly, she has been beautiful. The packaging is absolutely beautiful. I felt like a fancy bitch every time I would put this on. Thank you, Courtney, for getting this for me for my birthday, but it hurts to put her away. I also think I need to get rid of this Glossier Solar Paint. It only has like a 6-month goodness, whatever that's called. It says 6 months. I have just like, every time I use this, it feels like it's expired. I'm gonna throw her away. These two I am gonna hold. These are both from e.l.f. This one's the Putty Bronzer, and this is the Primer Infused Blush in Forever Sun-Kissed. It says blush, but it's a bronzer. And I can't open it. She's a bronzer. She's a very light bronzer, and then this is like a cream contour bronzer. Highlighters, I have 3. I have the Wet n Wild Precious Petals, the Glossier Dew Effect highlighter in quartz, and then I have 2 ColourPop Lunch Money highlighters. I have 2 of these because I used to have one in my boyfriend's place and one in my place, and then we moved in together, and so now I have 2. This one hit Pam, so maybe we'll get rid of her. This Glossier highlighter, I think she's fine. She still feels fine and creamy. This Wet n Wild highlighter looks so pretty, but I feel like it just disappears whenever I put it on my face, which is such a shame because like it's such a pretty highlight. But last chunk on this little row are blushes, and I have 1 Charlotte Tilbury powder, which I was convinced to get, and I feel like she does nothing for me. 2 blushes. I have the Undone Beauty blush in Flare, which I actually like this brand. They used to have it at Target. They don't anymore. This blush looks pretty gross though, so I think I'm going to get rid of her. And then I have the Milani blush in Luminoso. Cool. I actually have some more blushes that we could probably put in this drawer now, this little section now that I've cleaned it out. So I have a bunch of cream blushes. Okay, I have 4 from Glossier. Have Eve, Puff, Beam, and Spark. I got Eve and Spark pretty recently, and I've had these 2 for so long, but I love all of these so much. These are like my favorite blushes ever. Okay, the last 3 blushes I have are from Rare Beauty, which I actually wanted to get Rare Beauty from Sephora today. I have these little babies and I have enjoyed them so much. I have Hope, Peace, and Bliss. I think Bliss and Hope are my favorite ones. I've definitely used Bliss up. Like, she is out. There's nothing left of Bliss. So I'll keep these 2 because these still have some product in it, but Bliss does not have product. And I need to see if I can order Bliss and Hope, right? I have my lip products like in the middle, which if I'm going, I like organizing it by the steps that I put my makeup on. Having the lip in the middle does not make any sense. So let's go through eye products. I actually have 4 Glossier palettes. I guess I have more eyeshadow palettes. I actually use these the most out of any palette I have. I have Bluff, Teak, Mesa, and Rosen, which is the yellow one. I need to order, I think they sell the purple tin empty on Glossier, and I need to order a tin so I can put the gold, this gold one into, because right now I just have it in this little like cardboard refill. And yeah, it sucks. I would never use it. Mesa's a really beautiful orange terracotta kind of shade. Bluff is a nice light pink. Champagne Moment is a gorgeous brown trio. I use Teak the most. I use Teak and Bluff probably the most. This summer I got kind of crazy with the hydro liner trend, and I bought a ton of hydro liners. I got some from Beauty Bay in this little palette form, and then I got a bunch of these like little singles from Suva Beauty and Glisten Cosmetics, these tiny baby ones from Glisten Cosmetics. And if I'm being honest, when I reach for these, I reach for this palette the most because it's just so easy to use it in this palette form. So I think I'm going to hold on to this little palette, and I think I'm going to hold on to black and white. And I think that's it. That's all I'm going to hold on to. Eyeliners. I never use cream eyeliners anymore, ever. Right away, I'm going to get rid of this Clinique one. No, that's not Glossier. I have 2 Glossier ones. I have a Color Slide when they had Glossier Play. That failed. That failed hard. And then I have their new eyeliner in Patina, which is like a blue color. I have a NYX liner in yellow. Patina's pretty. I never use these though. I think I might get rid of the, oh, but this Glossier Play one is really pretty too. I do have these 2 ones from the ColourPop palette that I actually like. I'm gonna keep these. I might get rid of these ColourPop liners. I have a liner in white and in brown, and I feel like they're kind of at the end of their lives. And then I have these Wet n Wild multi-sticks. The purple one doesn't show up on my skin, but this shiny one does. I never use them. They're actually really pretty. That like color palette together is actually quite beautiful. I have 2 liners in pots. I have Dimples and Kicker. I don't use either of these. I'm gonna get rid of them. Okay. Continuing with eyes, I just got a eyelash curler. I just got this one. This is my like probably my first eyelash curler I've ever had in my 20s. Probably that's not true. Maybe like my early 20s I try to curl my lashes, but I haven't curled my lashes in years. I have Glossier eyeliner, my favorite. Love it so much. I have this brown like freckle pen that I use sometimes for brown eyeliner. I'm going to get rid of this mini Benefit They're Real mascara because I bought a different one. And Glossier Lash Slick. We still have some product in here, and I have an extra one in the drawer. My favorite way to do brows as of recent has been like the soap brow trend. So I have this e.l.f. one that I'll take with me when I travel, but normally I use this one, which is the honey glue. I love this shit. This stuff is so fucking good. The last and like the most accumulative is lip products. I just accumulate them more often because I just love a lip product. I loved these lip glosses so much. These are the Undone Beauty lip glosses. They had these at Target. They no longer sell this brand there. This was my favorite gloss. This is the Big Papa gloss. But they're expired, I think. They just like are weird texture now. I don't know. I got the Fenty gloss to replace this. But I honestly don't even know if the formula is going to be the same or different. I think they made this as like a dupe kind of for this, you know. But I just got the clear Fenty gloss. So we're going to use her as our gloss replacement. She's already going to be droopy glossy. This clear gloss tube is like it's like kind of beautiful. It looks like a little crystal bottle. I actually really love these. These are the Catsuit liquid lip glosses. I have 2 of the matte ones and then 1 glossy one. I guess matte liquid lip. I have Behind the Bleachers and Give Me Mocha in the matte variations. This is the mocha one, the bleachers. And then I have Cedar Later in the glossy tone. Love these. These are great. Glossier. I have so many Glossier products. If you're new to my channel, I'm obsessed with a couple things in life. One of them is Harry Styles. The other one is Glossier, among many other things, but those are my two biggest obsessions. These are all of my Glossier products I have in my drawer. There might be more Glossier lip products floating around in different purses, in a jacket pocket that I don't know about. With the matte lips, these are the Generation G matte, sheer matte lipsticks. I have Malt, Like, and Fuzz. I just got Fuzz and Malt recently. Fuzz is my favorite shade that they've done by far in these. This shade just looks so fucking good on my skin tone, on my lips. Oh, I also have this one. This is in Cranberry. This was a seasonal one last year. This one's really pretty too. This is a beautiful cranberry color. I do have a gripe with this packaging. Like, this packaging breaks sometimes and they don't close all the way, which is a little annoying. Okay, next are my glossy ones. So these are the Ultra Lips. These have like a glossy sheen to them. And these are actually all like special edition ones. I don't usually buy them by themselves, but this is the one in Cordial, which is the special edition one from this year. It's a very intense red. I honestly don't love how it looks on my lips, but I like the packaging. It's very like sleek, all red. It's very cool. I mostly got it because it came with the Glossier U roller bottle, and I really wanted the roller of the perfume. And then I have Cranberry, which is the same as the matte, just a glossy version. And then I have the Olivia Rodrigo Pisces one, which is really nice. I actually really like the Pisces color. And then my last one is the Cranberry Gloss. So I'm not a big fan of the Glossier lip gloss. It's just like too sticky for me. But this came with like the whole cranberry trio, and I do like to layer this a little bit. She's the only gloss from Glossier. Okay, last few lip products. I have two Milani matte lipsticks. I have Tease and Pleasure. I was trying to find a sub for their matte lipstick in Naked. I think they discontinued it because I like couldn't find it in stores, and I tried to buy the closest solution, and I think that is gonna be, it looks like it would be this one, but it's actually this like more brown one. The brown one looks like this in the tube, and this looks like this in the tube. So I like this like color better. Like, can you see that it looks more like the shade? It looks like more like this shade than the actual container it's in. Oh, this is the Milani. So this is their old packaging they had, and I had the one in Matte Naked. This is Matte Dreamy, which I also really like. I have two ColourPop lipsticks, one in Y2K and one in Virgo Moon. I definitely bought this one just because of the name. Virgo Moon. But I think I like the Y2K one slightly better. They're like very similar colors. Actually, I don't really like the Matte Dreamy one. I'm gonna get rid of it. Alright, I'm gonna keep both of these ColourPop lipsticks because I like them both still. Okay, lipsticks feel better, more sorted. I do have a couple straggler lip liners, which I rarely use lip liner, but I have these three that are like, one's a nude, one's a brown, and one's like a darker kind of red color. So I just kind of hold onto these for whenever I do want to line my lips that day. I have the option to. Okay, here's my little drawer of all my products. So you can see I organized it. My palettes are over here. I was able to clear a whole section. I don't even remember what I had in this whole section, but like I got rid of, look, this is my little, this is my trash bag. I am getting rid of all of these products. I feel cleaned out. All my stuff that matters is in here. All my face to blush to eyes, eyebrows, mascara to lips. And then I have this whole fucking thing. I mean, I guess I can put like other just tools in here. Maybe I'll move my eyelash curler to this one so it'll be in its separate thing like that. Maybe I could put this Inglot. Like that. I also have this Hello Kitty lip gloss, which I don't love, so I think I'm gonna get rid of her too. I kind of want to try the new stuff that I got. If you guys want to stick around. I really like the texture of this little guy. It is the Total Coverage Angled Sponge from Sephora. It's got like a little flat side and then a curved side, but it's like very bouncy, and it's kind of small. And I like a very narrow area right here, and I feel like this really gets in there. Try this Ilia Skin Tint ST2 and ST2.5. It's like a peachy color and then like a more neutral color. And I really was not sure what to get. So like I put ST2 on my hand at first and I was like, oh yeah, this seems like right. But I feel like it dried more pink than the other one. Can you guys even tell? I see people like drop this on their face. I definitely think in the summer I would have to get a darker shade. Got this mascara, the Ilia mascara, as a sample, or like a little mini guy to try it out. I've been hearing murmurs about it. Oh, you know what I should curl? I should curl my eyelashes. I haven't gotten to the habit of curling them yet. Some of them I don't even get in there and they just stay straighter. My eyelashes are like decently curled though by themselves. How do I feel? I put it on my bottom lashes. I don't know if I like it on my bottom lashes. I think I like the Glossier one on my bottom lashes better. I look very flawless. Lastly, Gloss Baby. Ooh, I forgot how this smells. I used to have one of the tinted ones. Ooh, I love the smell of this. She's sticky, but not that sticky. Not stickier than the Glossier one. Ooh. That's my glasses. Cute. That's it, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me while I decluttered my makeup drawer and put on some makeup, tried some new makeup with you. I hope you enjoy. I have a bag full of empties that I decluttered. I hope if anything this inspired you to clean out your makeup situation that you have going on. It's that time. Clean it up, get it nice and clean and fresh, and it can give you an excuse to, you know, replan and get some new stuff. I'm definitely going to try to hunt down a Rare Beauty blush and replace either Bliss or Hope. Bliss or Hope. Bliss or Hope. I have to remember those. If you guys made it this far and you're not subscribed, fix that. I make a bunch of videos, anything regarding lifestyle, planning, organizing, books. I love it all. I love sharing all of it with you guys. So if you want more of me, subscribe, stick around. I'd love to have you. And until next time, see you later.